How you doing? It's Sandesh here, and I'm here to do a video about an article on an NPR, and it's Christian conservatives wrestle with shifting GOP stance on Arizona abortion ban, and it was on May the 1st. So here we go. Um, a potential vote to repeal a near-total abortion ban in Arizona on Wednesday will be closely watched by some conservative voters who are struggling to reconcile political party loyalty with their firmly held religious beliefs. In the wake of last month's Arizona Supreme Court ruling that upheld an 1864 abortion ban that makes no exceptions for rape or incest, some GOP candidates have sought to distance themselves from the decision. Former President Donald Trump called on Arizona state lawmakers to swiftly remedy the ruling. Republican U.S. Senate hopeful Carrie Lake has also called for its repeal, stating that territorial law is out of step with Arizonans. That's a departure from 2 years ago when she frequently lauded the law while campaigning for governor of Arizona in 2022. That's the struggle we are having right now is who do we vote for, said Luke Pearson, a pastor at Apologia Church in Mesa, Arizona. A large part of the church's ministry is focused on ending access to abortion. Pearson is also a co-founder of End Abortion Now, which describes itself as a national religious movement working to end access to abortions. He said abortion rights opponents are left wondering, who do we count on? A registered Republican, Pearson said he was ecstatic when news broke of the court's decision, though a little disappointed that Republican state legislators had amended the law to prevent pregnant women from being prosecuted for seeking abortions. The ban would still allow for doctors to receive 2 to 5 year sentences for providing abortion care. Many Christian evangelicals, I think that's what it says, like Pearson, reference biblical verses that call for the rescue of people being led to their death as a reason they oppose abortion rights today. Scripture calls this, Proverbs 24 says, the rescue of those being led to the slaughter, that's the preborn babies in their mother's wombs, Pearson said at an anti-abortion rights rally at the Arizona Capitol last month. And it's our position that it's our duty before God to rescue them. For Republican voters like Pearson, there's no wriggle room on this issue. He didn't mince words when asked about Trump's recent comments on the ruling. I think he's being a coward, Pearson said. I think that was like the cowardice way to respond to that. Pearson was also dismayed when Lake called on Arizona Governor Katie Hobbs, a Democrat. Lake still denies losing to in the state's 2022 gubernatorial race despite a court ruling rejecting her claims of fraud, to work with state lawmakers and to come up with an alternative to the near-total abortion ban. It was like she became a complete turncoat. She was like, here, Katie Hobbs, I need your help, Pearson said. And I was going, Carrie, what are you doing? When abortion is on the ballot, voters in states across the country have consistently affirmed the right to an abortion or rejected attempts to infringe that right. In an appearance on Steve Bannon's War Room podcast, Caroline Wren, a senior advisor to the Lake campaign, pointed to recent Republican losses in Alabama and Wisconsin as evidence that abortion access is a politically winning issue on the left, though she critiques that it's the only thing that they have to run on. We do need to recognize, what a problem this is, she said. Lake's opposition to Arizona's near-total ban acknowledges that political reality. Immediately following the ruling, she issued a statement that it's abundantly clear that the pre-statehood law is out of step with Arizonans, referring to the timing of when the law was created nearly 50 years before Arizona became a state in 1912. Asked last week what she'd say to Republican voters who called her a coward, Lake said, "My goal is to save as many babies as possible. I believe that there should be exceptions for rape, incest, and the life of a mother. And unfortunately, that law does not have those exceptions," Lake added. "You can be pro-life and for exceptions. I know that not everybody who's pro-life is for exceptions. I am. I understand the game, I just don't have to play it. I'm not a politician. I don't have to walk this line between my values and what might work politically." Barbara will Soul of Sun City, Arizona said. I'm sorry I butchered her surname. It's an approach that Sun City West Republican Barbara Soul, I think that's what it says is born out of necessity. What our party leaders are trying to do is maintain the Republican Party. They are concerned about the annihilation of the Republican Party. I understand the game, she added while taking a break from an anti-abortion rights rally at the state capitol last month. I just don't have to play it. I'm not a politician. I don't have to walk the line to my values and what might work politically. Pearson too says those Republicans are voting according to how they think what's going to keep them in office. And we're saying, no, you should do the right thing before God. Not be pragmatic, do the right thing because this is what God calls you to do. In Pearson's view, candidates like Trump are going against God's calling. Now, Pearson wonders if he and conservative Christians like him will even vote for Trump in November. He may have lost a lot of votes of the Christians because of that stance he took, Pearson said, but not voting for Trump in a swing state like Arizona could help lead President Biden to a re-election victory. Down the ballot, Lake's race against U.S. Republican Ruben Gallego could help determine control of the U.S. Senate, and Republicans locally fear losing their slim one-vote majorities in the state's legislature. That's obviously a concern, Pearson said. There you go. Sorry about that. Anyway, I just want to let you know that I am anti-abortion, but I also have exceptions. Like if you are raped, if you're raped but you were made pregnant, I consider that a definite exception. But other than that, I mean, if you were going for a baby and you decide you don't want it, and then you want to have an abortion, I'm completely against that. For the most part, I don't think an abortion is a human right. That's what I don't understand when some people say, but an abortion is a human right. But even though the baby's still in your body, it's still a human being. So you're essentially killing a human. Now, if the baby was if the woman was pregnant, and it was because of a rape, I understand that. That's an exception. I understand that. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I'm on X as well. Please follow me on X if you don't mind, please. And I'm also on Rumble and Odyssey. If you can follow me on Rumble and Odyssey and like, comment, and subscribe on Odyssey too, I would appreciate it as well. Let me in the comments on what you think about abortion in general. Are you for it? Are you against it? Let me know. And thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you soon.